All right, so we're here at Cade's house. There's Cade. Cade has never shot in a deer before.
Nope.
And what we're gonna do is there's 27 acres back in behind this pasture here that's never been hunted. So we're gonna go scout back there, look for some trails, and gonna put a camera out and see if we can't find put Cade here on a buck.
We're gonna do that.
So we got the camera up on the property line here. We're gonna tease, try to stay out of the cow pasture, but try to catch them coming from back in these woods. And back in these woods here. We're gonna set up right up there on the back of the barn and try to catch them, I guess, just coming off this plot of woods. We got a little salt lick out, but we'll see how it goes. Almost as soon as we put the camera out, we had pictures, and it was a steady influx of does all throughout the night, and I guess that was to be expected, but not what we're looking for. We're trying to get him anything with antlers, really, but it's a good sign for the first night out. So we had our camera out overnight last night, and we got a couple pictures of some does. But what we're gonna do is that we're a little too close to the horse pasture for comfort for me. I feel like they might be kind of drawn to the salt lick, which is possibly spooking the deer away. So we're gonna go down here on the north side of the property, and we're gonna try to find a scrape or a rub or maybe a game trail, and just put this camera on it and see if we can attract them or get them on camera naturally as opposed to with a lick. So we're gonna walk that way and see if we can find anything. So we found this spot right here. We got the camera up and rolling. It's literally right right down from their house, but we got water. We got an open little area here. The other camera is down there, but we got, kind of opens up. I mean, there's not really a good place to like set up and hunt it, but there is, you know, all the things the deer needs. There's game trails, so maybe we just sit and see what happens. Everything was in place, so our next step was to get into the woods. We went and sat overlooking the first camera setup we had, and unfortunately the only thing moving today was the squirrels. So we sat and waited as long as we could. Shooting light came and ended, so we backed out and prepared our new game plan for the next hunt. And just like clockwork, they started to pour in on camera overnight. We actually had our first little small buck pop up. He looks like he's about 1.5 years, if that. But a buck is a buck. If we saw that while we were hunting, Cade would get excited. Definitely not going to shoot him. He's definitely not a legal buck, but you know, it's antlers are something for him to look at. He's never seen a buck hunting, so that's an exciting thing for me to see on camera, and it's a good sign for the next hunt. It's been about 2 hours now, and we still haven't seen anything. What do you think?
It's not seeming like it's our day, but we'll see.
I got a doe. The camera just sent me a notification. There's a doe in the sage grass. Neither one of us saw her. We still don't see her, but she's down there as of 3 minutes ago. So we hadn't had any action all day for about 2.5 hours, and all of a sudden this doe pops up in front of the camera. We both looked pretty hard. Cade never could locate her in the scope. All I could see was her head brushing through the sage grass, and eventually she just busted us and disappeared. I think we were stuck out too open, but there's some footage of her blowing at us I'll attach on there. Day 2 was winding down. We got busted, but at least we got a little action. Cade got his blood pumping a little bit. So the only thing left to do was go home, check the cameras, chalk up the loss, and try again tomorrow. All right, day 2, our second sit is finally wrapped up. A little bit more action today. What do you think?
Saw one for half a second, but got away. I think she saw us in the open.
Yeah. Yesterday was kind of our trial run. Today we got our first bit of action. Tomorrow we're gonna have our first blood. After 2 days of hunting, we hadn't seen anything in person or in camera other than does, so we decided to try a completely new property. I'm gonna switch things up a little bit today. We're trying a new spot. There's a lot of deer activity here, and it's real wide open, and we can finally be covered in a deer stand. So we're gonna get in here and see what we can do. I don't know where they are. There's one of them eating under the feeder. One of them's to the left. There's one. Yeah. He's a little small. Young. They're just a little too far, I think. Maybe. If they start to walk this way, we can get one right here on this little road. Where is he?
He's right under the feeder, or was. Is it a bigger one, or is that the same one?
That's the same one. What?
Usually don't know.
Depends.
Gotta find it again, alright.
What do you think?
If it gets about 75 yards closer, I think I could take the shot. He just took off, he's running left.
Lost him. Where is he?
It looks like he got off into the woods. I can't see him behind that tall grass.
You still got eyes on him?
I lost him.
Well, we lost that one. Saw a buck though. How do you feel about your first
Buck sighting.
your first buck sighting?
Pretty good, man.
Yeah. Nice. Blood pumping a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, hunt number 3 is in the books.
Saw our first buck,
Yeah.
so one positive. Still gotta kill one.
A little too far. We'll get him next time, huh?
We'll do them next time.
All right, so that's a wrap on Cade's first, second, and third ever deer hunt. Not the success we were after. I mean, we saw deer at his place, which honestly I didn't think was gonna happen. We a lot of action on camera at his place. Didn't think that was gonna happen, especially as soon as it did. We went to another location, and he got to see some bucks moving. He got to see 7 or 8 does in one hunt. They're a little too far for his comfort zone on shooting, but you know, we might not have had the success as far as filling a tag, but we have the success of, I think we have created a hunter for life. So our next mission, Cade's going out of town this weekend. Got rifle season in Saturday, so next week I think we're gonna try to get him to fill a primitive weapon tag. We're gonna get after it hard again. I'd like to shoot one at his place, just because, you know, it's never been hunted. it'd be cool for his first deer to be literally in his backyard. But yeah, we're gonna try to do it as soon as possible. I know it's not exciting to watch a hunting video with no deer killed at the end, but this is just episode 1 of a series of hunts we're gonna do with him, and we're gonna make sure he gets his first deer by the end of January for sure. So stay tuned.